Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, football fans. It's another one here on DMV Sports Media, live on YouTube. Tonight, we have APL, that is the American Premier League. We have a relegation battle here between AllBoys United and FCA, FC Afghan. And the loser tonight, based on the standings and how the season has progressed thus far, will be going down to Division 2, so a whole lot to play for. We are live to you from Oakton High School in Vienna, Virginia. I'm joined by my co-commentator, Luca Gomez. Luca, what are your expectations tonight in this thrilling relegation battle?
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much for having me. Relegation, always big. We saw in the Premier League today, 3 teams had to go down. Luton eventually getting relegated. So same stakes here. Obviously, it's going to be a tough battle. Nobody wants to go down to Division 2, wants to stay up top, but we'll see how it pans out.
No doubt. Yeah, it's a really good thing that the APL does. You know, you kind of have to, for the longevity of the league, for the health of the league, you have to have that incentive. Earn your way to the top, and if you aren't performing at a high level, no matter what your skill set, you know, you will be relegated to Division 2 if you're not organized, if you're not prepared each week. And one of those teams about to learn that the hard way. You know, we will see who has the better. It will be FCA wearing all white tonight, AllBoys in lime green. A few all standout players for both of these sides. On AllBoys, we noticed Zumana Diarra, the former Loudoun United player, Yusuf Nasiri in the midfield, and then I'm hearing whispers that Cedric Tacho will be making his way to the field today. For FCA, I believe Wais Ansari will be their top impact player, playing from the wing, and then Thomas in goal will have his work cut out with this very talented FCA side. We're just minutes away from kickoff. Let us know in the comments who you're supporting. Are you an FCA fan, an AllBoys fan, or maybe just passing through? Regardless, get us your score prediction and let us know again where you're watching from. If you like what you see, drop a like and subscribe. We're going to take a quick minute before kickoff. Luca, any final comments or observations?
It's just going to be a close one for sure. FCA, like we were saying, 10th place, only 6 points on the season. AllBoys just ahead, 9th place, 7 points. So it's up to this game.
Absolutely. Well, I'm excited. We are at the tail end of our day. For those of you who tuned in on the USASA Amateur Cup, the National Amateur Cup, you'll see a few familiar faces out there. Nasiri, the captain, he played a full 90 well. I should say a full 90 minus stoppage. He did pick up a red in that one, but he's out here again. Diarra Zumana also making his second debut of the day and second debut on DMV Sports Media, so really looking forward to that. We're going to take a quick moment, get ourselves organized, and then it is kickoff time. So send this link to all your friends. Let us know in the comments where you're watching from, and we will look to check on the chat all game long. We're really looking forward to enjoying this one with you tonight. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Just about time for kickoff. FCA will get us started. Up top, Panjari for FCA will kick off for his side. It will be FCA playing right to left in their white tops, black bottoms. Playing left to right will be AllBoys United in their neon green kits. Still waiting on those lights, but gotta have faith. And we are underway. Here we go. All FCA starting off in possession. They will take their time. AllBoys, meanwhile, sitting back at the moment. Jean-Paul directs it. And FCA taking their time on the far touch. This is kind of a dark horse team for both of us. We didn't have a ton of notes, and we'll see how FCA approach this game. AllBoys, I do have some insight on them. They have a lot of firepower, but as we saw, sometimes organization a bit lacking. They were definitely the second team here. This one played into the corner for FCA and across.
Be an early chance here.
Yeah, he couldn't quite sort his feet out, yeah, but it was a good ball in.
FCA, I think they've struggled with scoring kind of all season. Only 12 goals for, 26 against, so if they could get one early, that'd be huge.
Absolutely, yeah, the confidence builder of a goal and being able to play with possession rather than having to, worry about attacking quickly. This is Cedric playing Barry. Barry showing off his speed, going into the end of the line. Barry sends it across. Oh, it's an own goal. But it was all the work of Yusuf Barry who got that one done. Kind of a strange own goal.
Yeah,
but
just unable to clear there. Good attempt from the defender, but big goal early on.
Yeah, we'll take a look at the replay here. Goalkeeper, he couldn't do much about that. He had to kind of honor his near post. And AllBoys, dream start for them. FCA, we were just saying if they could only get a goal early, but disaster. They are down, and now we'll have to play a little bit more aggressively. Still a lot of time, though.
Yeah, definitely important to stay confident. We saw AllBoys, they have the opposite problem of defending. There's a chance here. Keeper's coming out.
Ooh, Chacon gets a piece. Still alive, though, for FCA. Mustafa Boyro gets it.
Yeah, for AllBoys, 38 goals allowed on the season.
They're like an NBA All-Star game. Every time I've seen them play, they score tons of goals, but at times they'll forget to track back. There is a set piece for the benefit of FCA.
Yeah, some recent games, losing 8-1, 7-6. Definitely, they score, but they definitely give up quite a few.
Yeah, 7-6. That is a wild footy score. I mean, and Chacon, he's not bad. It's not his fault. He's a solid goalkeeper. I've seen him for Blazers FC. He puts in a lot of work for them. Unfortunately, sees a lot of action in goal for the Blazers as well, but it's not a situation where they don't have a goalkeeper.
Yeah, possibly that fatigue setting in. As you say, they play multiple games.
Yeah.
Over the weekend throughout the day. A chance here.
Amin hits it, and it's well held by Chacon. Will play Yusuf Nasiri quickly. Now Diego. Well, AllBoys, they fashioned themselves as the old-style Manchester City, and it's worked out for the moment. As a goalkeeper myself, I can tell you I would not be bold enough to try that strategy of playing under so much pressure, so many white shirts in and around the box, but AllBoys, they are ready to play from the back. What's your theory on the play from the back strategy? Is it, I mean, it's sexier, it's better than just lumping the ball forward, but can be risky. Do you have any opinion one way?
Yeah, it's almost like a 11th field player, right? Goalkeeper trying to come out, play from the back. At times, though, I think it forces the turnover, invites pressure, and if you can't beat that pressure, you might go on the attack.
Yeah, I think it should be used to draw in the other side and then open up passes that can, cut out parts of the defense, but it shouldn't be used every time as a go-to. Otherwise, it's very easy to key in on. And couldn't give up Chief goals. Here is Nasiri driving across the midfield. We'll get rid of it. Diarra looking for Cedric in the corner. And it will just be a throw on this near touch.
Now AllBoys still on the attack. They're up 1-0. Not stopping though.
Goalkeeper will also look to play out. Here come FCA.
I just look to keep some possession.
Yeah, I like this though. FCA not shaken by that early goal. They realize they have a ton of time. It's the double-edged sword. I mean, it sucks to concede so early, can deflate, but you also have to look at the positive. You have a ton of time. You don't need to throw all of your effort forward, but you can't be giving up cheap turnovers and counterattack.
So AllBoys pressing the keeper here.
Thomas living dangerously, and there is just miss. But a warning shot across the bow if you're FCA.
And a strong tackle there from Thomas.
Yeah, he realized just how close he was to conceding. Had to put the shooter off by whatever means necessary. Lucky not to be whistled for the penalty kick.
As we said, that risky approach to playing with the goalkeeper playing from the back.
Yep.
Sometimes leads to that.
Yeah, I mean, look, these teams, some of them, they're not even getting a chance to practice during the week. So the chemistry is not the same as what you'll see at a Premier League or even collegiate level. So that's why I think in these amateur leagues, it's probably not the right move to just play from the back every time, fancying yourself as Manchester City, you know. Send it up the field. If, you know, they're really just giving you the space, then of course play from the back. But Cedric trying to walk the tightrope, and in the end it will be a throw on the near touch. We will be monitoring. They still don't have the lights on this field. I've been assured that they will go on at some point, and from all my experiences, we've always had lights at this field, but we'll see.
It's a good ball played out wide. Right idea. Just a little bit too much on that one.
Yeah.
Good to see FCA on the attack, though.
Absolutely. They do need to start testing Chacon for their own peace of mind, as well as keeping AllBoys honest. Chacon, a good goalkeeper, but you can't score without at least putting your name in the hat.
Again, AllBoys springing out of the back. Now look to go long.
They've got lots of speed up top between Diarra Zoumana and Yusuf Berry. Plenty of opportunities for them to look in behind this FCA side. I'd be curious to know what I guess these teams only play once per season. I was going to say what the last result between them was, but I think this is the first meeting.
Ranking-wise, pretty evenly matched, right? 9th place versus 10th.
This is a long ball. Chacon gets there, but doesn't really deal with it cleanly. It almost looked like, from my perspective, it could have been a handball, but fortunate to get that away on the second attempt.
We've seen both goalkeepers now, some risky situations in the back.
Absolutely. There's Nasiri losing out in open field, and a chance for FCA to put together some solid possession. Turning, finding a lot of space.
Yeah, opts just to reset. Now looks to go down line.
Good outside of the foot ball. Can he save this one? He can, and it's right into the waiting arms of Chacon. The flag was down. Good effort from number 2 back there. I believe that's Idris.
And we've seen that quite a few times now. FCA just trying to play that through ball. Sometimes the goalkeeper getting in that one first, though.
Absolutely. Physical jockeying. Diego asserts himself, but FCA looking The idea was there, but I think it was just a little bit too much juice on that one for the player to get there. Will be a goal kick to come for Chacon.
I mean, despite like AllBoys being up, I think FCA has mostly been on the attack.
Yeah, that's positive from them. And from a neutral point of view, that's what we'll want to see. I don't want to see one side dominate the other. I would love to see, if not a goal, then at least more and more FCA pressure. I have to be careful, though, as they mount more bodies forward. This AllBoys side, they have a ton of speed, and if they're able to get space, they will exploit that. This is long from Thomas. Tracked down. That is offsides. Flag is up. Whatever brand that man's whistle is, I need to get me one. That is a powerful whistle. Piercing. Players still arriving as the FCA, sorry, the AllBoys bench thickens out. Last game of the season, as we said, relegation battle, so everything to play for as we prepare for not only the end of the season, but playoffs for those teams in those playoff spots. Los Toros, they took the top of the table. I'll hit a pause on that for a moment. FCA taking over in transition and back.
That's good press here from AllBoys. FCA able to pass out, chance for a goal.
Oh, well saved from Chacon. And putting your hands on your head if you're FCA. That was, to my eye, a wide open chance, but not well taken.
Yeah, it's got to be their biggest chance yet.
Yeah. Need to find a true finisher within the side. Oh, lovely little behind the back pass. Shedrick sends it out wide, and it comes to nothing. Much for Yusuf Nassiri there with his delightful behind the heel pass.
So talk to me about playoffs a little bit. Los Toros up, right? They're the top seed.
Los Toros will claim the bye week in week 1 along with the 2 seed. I know the names of all of the teams. I think a few teams may have played today, so that might determine the seeding for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It will be top 6 who make playoffs. Behind Los Toros will be Arlington FC, Aegean Hawks, Yins United. Oh, well, right ahead of me. Looks like Aegean Hawks will collect that bye. Aegean Hawks, they started off very poor on the season, and then they've had a hot streak ever since that big win against Arlington FC in week 3. Behind Aegean Hawks will be World Class Premier. Meanwhile, FCA sending one forward. Flag is down, but they think better of taking the shot. Second effort, top of the box.
Yeah, looking for a shot, left foot effort.
Oh, what a save from Chacon.
Great shot too. Lots of power on that left footer.
Absolutely. Still alive though. Oh, and it's over the goal. Well, that was an even better spell of pressure from FCA. We'll take a look at the instant replay on that first shot. World Class Premier, they will not get a bye, but they will occupy the 3rd seed. So they will take on the 6th seed, Tyson City FC. Arlington FC, they are in the 4th spot, so they will take on Yins United, the stalwart powerhouse from this area, in the other quarterfinal match. And then, of course, the winner of those 2 quarterfinals will face our Aegean Hawks and Los Toros in the next round. But these teams all a long thought away from these 2 right now. Right now they are just clawing to maintain their position in Division 1 here in the American Premier League. FCA down but not out. They've had a bit of pressure themselves. Another ball across, still alive. And just passing at will around this AllBoys box. There's the shot, and it's just wide. And at this rate, we will see a goal eventually. Just the law of probability. We have to see a goal eventually if AllBoys don't change some things.
FCA definitely getting numbers up. We saw 2 strong left-footed shots. That last one too. Goalkeeper didn't move there.
Well, here comes AllBoys. Cedric cheaply given away. Sent top of the box. And out wide. Here's Diego.
Yeah, FCA still pressing.
Absolutely. And sent to the near touch. Cedric walking the tightrope and sending it across. This one does find its way out. And AllBoys, they've got plenty of space throughout this midfield. Cheaply turned over from Nasiri. And his team letting him know about it.
It's a bit tough. Beat all that pressure from the back just to give it away there.
Yeah, it's not like he was under duress. He had plenty of time to make a decision and tried to squeeze on a pass that just wasn't there. This one does take a deflection for AllBoys' benefit.
Again, good press from FCA. Chance to go on the attack. Has options on the right. Goes down middle. Flag is raised. Offsides.
And still, even after the offsides, from a confidence perspective, it would be nice just to see them ripple the back of the net, but still miss. I know as a goalkeeper, I love making the save after the offsides is called, just still not letting them get into the mental process of scoring a goal, and they put it wide. So offsides to come, but from FCA's perspective, really positive the amount of pressure they've been able to build. Well, we do have lights on for those who have been monitoring that situation. I don't know if there's a betting line out there for the lights, but I may have lost that bet if it were. This one just lumped forward. How will FCA deal with it, though? And the answer is not well. So not a good long ball from AllBoys, but in the end, FCA made a meal of it, and it's a corner to come.
Yeah, first corner of the game coming up here. Gotta see how FCA defends. Opts to go short, AllBoys. Interesting approach.
Sent in. And really kind of a lackluster corner kick. Here come FCA. There's an overlapping run. Sent over to the far touch.
That's on if he can get there.
Sent across now. And this one into the calm, waiting arms of Jonathan Chacon. This one sent back. And again, Chacon getting involved with building. Ooh, Diego. Nerves of steel there. I do think there is an option. That was a good example of when you do play from the back. They invited the pressure. What they did with it was not very good, but the idea was on to create a little pressure.
FCA again. Just can't get that attack all the way through.
Yep.
But yeah, AllBoys try to build from the back, invite the pressure, and then if they can just break out of it, send through balls.
Exploit the space in behind, right. They're doing the first part well, but they're not picking the right pass. And you know there's space there because FCA have sent bodies forward. Here is a chance for a shot sent in. It is saved, and Chacon will gather the rebound.
AllBoys looking to play quickly.
This time FCA will back up a little bit. They don't want to continue the press.
He's making a good run out wide.
And ran out of real estate on that occasion, Cedric Chumku. And it will be a throw on the near touch. 19 minutes gone in this one.
So what we've seen from FCA so far, first 19-20 minutes, we've seen their chances attacking, but anything else you think they need to work on or focus on?
I think I like their structure. They seem to be more organized. They seem like a team that does practice from time to time, and they know one another. What I'm not seeing is just a killer finishing, kind of ability or even the speed on the wings, the way that we're seeing from AllBoys. Although their only goal did fall fortuitously to them, we've seen a lot of, speed from them up top. FCA, they seem like a team that could mount quite a bit of possession this game. They could earn a lot of chances, but thus far have been unable to make that final movement, that scoring movement they so desperately crave. And meanwhile, AllBoys undoing themselves in that attack, just falling over the ball.
Yeah, FCA, I think early on it's like mostly trying to send through balls, maybe a little bit too far, and then just be more clinical in front of goal.
Absolutely. This one a little too direct. We'll just find Chacon. And we are back in. Diego playing with his colleagues in the back line, trying to see if FCA will bite.
Yeah, pressing a lot definitely takes a lot of energy. We'll have to check fitness levels, playing multiple games.
Yeah, I think these FCA guys, I don't think many of them have played multiple games today, so that'll be, of course, to their advantage. The FCA in all white. And it is offsides. The goal did not go in anyways, but maybe that's, I don't know, maybe you're glad that it's offsides if you're the player who just missed the goal. But it will be an offsides decision set piece for FCA deep inside their own area. Appreciate the kind words, Mr. Crisanti in the chat, and thank you for linking us up. Glad to see you out here on this Sunday evening as we enjoy a lovely match of footy.
Yeah, we see now FCA a little bit more possession. So that's a bit unlucky out of bounds.
It is. AllBoys sending it back and all the way to Chacon to kind of hit the reset button. There's Diarra lining up a long ball, looking to find Cedric. And this pass will not stay in the touch.
Yeah, second time, it's a good run from AllBoys, just a little bit overhit.
Yeah, that could have been potent if they had been able. He'd been able to keep that just a little bit more inside the touch, but it's like FCA. They want to build. They want to. Well, I say that, and there goes a long ball. But AllBoys, their main success has come from just long balls, and then pursuing those long balls, even if they don't connect on the first attempt.
Could be a chance here.
AllBoys takes the shot, and Chacon hasn't had to make any incredible saves, but he's been solid when called upon. Oh, lovely touch out of the air inside. Cedric getting it back. This one will stay in bounds. Cedric Tacho, watch out for his left foot. Driving and then did a little bit too much. I think he wanted all the glory himself. Might have been done well to find a teammate there.
It's a good build-up, though, from AllBoys. 1-2, and then hit them with a few scissors.
Yeah.
It's just that final product.
Final product, yeah. I mean, these players, they all have the calibers. Can they work together? This one's sent in and just a little bit too spicy, that pass. Will travel over the end line for a goal kick. As I said, all these players, they have the ability, and I've seen them with different teams where maybe there's a bit more structure and, like, you know, the coach has certain expectations. You play a role, you don't just get to go and dribble 5 players. But, you know, here it's kind of a do whatever you want kind of a thing, and you see what happens. Every once in a while you'll see some incredible run from a player where he has no business taking on the entire team and then scoring, but most of the time it will just result in, you know, running into a group of players and then turning the ball over, putting your team at peril.
Yeah, it's also probably difficult to kind of build when you have limited practices and stuff like that.
Certainly. That's definitely a factor. Also with the fact that a lot of these players have played, you know, multiple games today, maybe the long ball, just lumping it down the field for another player might seem a lot more appealing than actually running and building up properly. Here's Cedric. Wants to get the ball on his left foot. We'll cut it back, and we'll turn it over.
Yeah, 2 defenders on him. FCA do well, force a turnover.
Sent inside. Here comes the long ball from FCA. This one will just travel over the touch. So we're seeing a lot of long balls, not a lot of connections, and we will see an early substitution. Number 4 going on for FCA, and number 7, Mike Kim, for AllBoys. Kim, we've seen him with Arlington SA score a couple of crucial goals. First in the UPSL match versus Lynchburg for Arlington, the game winner in stoppage, and then again against North Stars in the Virginia Super League. to win the game 3-2, despite being down 2-1 only moments before. And Kim's goal was the nail in the coffin, the final dagger, which took North Stars out of playoffs in dramatic fashion. Interesting because North Stars is captained and led by Yusuf Nasiri, who is on this occasion Mike Kim's teammate. But on that occasion, there was no love lost between the two. So that's kind of the story across these players, sometimes enemies or opponents, and sometimes out here today they are, compatriots and colleagues.
FCA again on the attack, flag raised. But yeah, for sure, those fresh legs, maybe it could be the change here in this first half.
Certainly. And there will be a long ball coming, or at least that's how they're posturing it. Nope, that will go short. Sent back to Nasiri. And Boyro.
And nearly lost it there, FCA.
And it is going to be a foul going against Boyro. Boyro lost out on that one, and then he had to kind of shove to make sure that he didn't lose it in a dangerous area. What do you think? Do you hit this one from 35 yards out, or no? That's probably the wise option. You never know, though, here on Sunday night what's going to happen. Sent into the corner.
As flag raised again.
Yep.
FCA just have to watch those offsides, timing their runs. Talk to me a little bit about relegation Division 2. Is that the bottom for APL?
Yeah, they have two divisions. So right now, as I understand it, there's I don't know the name of the teams offhand. I know Toros 2 have a team in the second division, Toros 2 being the Los Toros second team. They, of course, are not eligible for promotion to the first division because of the conflict of interest situation with their other team being in Division 1. From the last several seasons, I know Los Toros 2 has had a pretty good run of Division 2. I'm not sure if that was the case this season. DMV Supreme, they're a new team in Division 2 that, to my knowledge, they performed pretty well. They might have actually been the team promoted. There was a long shot, but never really troubling Thomas. And that is about the extent of my knowledge on Division 2. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see who ends up promoted, but don't look now. Coming to the midline is Wais Ansari. He is my player to watch for FCA. His electric speed. He's been with the team for many years. I remember playing against him back in the WPL days when FCA was Virginia FC, and it was always a player to watch out for. I saw him stretching the legs out and possibly coming off an injury. Possibly we won't see him stretch those legs in that same capacity, but it'll be interesting to see.
So FCA, we'll just restart here.
Yep.
Look to move a little bit too quickly.
And sent down the far line. This one sent through. I think Wais was the target. However, he was checking and they were trying to send one in behind. There's Diego. Back to Alfaro. No, Alfaro goes back to Chacon.
Yeah, AllBoys just taking some time to possess. We've seen a lot of long balls lately, trying to catch their breath.
Yep, they're not in a rush. They do have that goal advantage and maybe invite FCA to continue to put bodies forward so they can use that pace they have up top. Although we haven't seen Yusuf Berry involved of late since that goal he created. Here's Kim, giving it back.
Again, long ball here towards the corner.
Berry going, winning it back. Yusuf Berry, he must have heard me talking about him, sends it across. Lovely clearance off the line, second clearance off the line. And it is out. We'll take a look at that replay in a minute once we have some time, but that was wild.
Not one, but two clearances off the line.
He made it look so calm, too, and then sent long. For a moment, I think Chacon might have been worried about that, scrambling, but in the end just goes out for a goal kick. We'll take a look at the replay. Well, he had the goalkeeper beat, and I believe that was headed for goal. The second one just as essential. And it will be a corner kick. It took a deflection on its way through. And FCA also liking the short delivery. Can they get a ball across? They'll give it back.
Now looking across, maybe left foot here.
Probably waited a little too long and no foul. I'm not sure what AllBoys are waiting for. Inviting the pressure and giving the ball back. Seems like both sides kind of giving an opportunity for their opponent to get back. Oh, this one knocked about, but the flag will come out.
Definitely something for FCA to watch for this third or fourth time offsides. Just have to time their runs a little bit better.
This is Barry. Good hold-up play for him. Keeping it alive, sending it forward towards Kim, a little bit heavy on the ball forward. Well, I was just about to praise him. He's obviously a player who can get in behind, use that speed, but he did show good hold-up play. Just a little over-eager on springing forward his teammate.
FCA just looking for their options here. Just swarmed by AllBoys players.
Cedric winning the throw. Sent in. And Nasiri turning into space. Will send it forward in the direction of Mike Kim. Shouts for offsides, not given. Kim cutting it. Must find a teammate. Shouts for a penalty kick, and it is away. And onwards we go. FCA streaking forward, sending one into the corner, and this will travel over the far touch. Let's take a quick look at the replay.
Another big chance for AllBoys here. Just couldn't get that final shot off.
I mean, that comes down to perspective. I didn't see a ton of contact there to justify a penalty kick, and the referee didn't either. Doesn't matter. We got no VAR, so whatever I say doesn't matter. Will be a throw on the far touch for AllBoys.
AllBoys up 1-0. Not too much time going until halftime. How important is to keep that lead, or you push for a second?
Man, I mean, if I'm AllBoys, I'm just gonna sit and wait for my moment. I am okay with every once in a while dumping a long ball forward, but low-risk plays that don't expose themselves at the back would be my ticket through. I wouldn't mind just knocking the ball about right as they're doing right now.
Yeah, keep possession, keep their fitness going.
Yep, keep possession, exactly, but don't run too much. Sent inside FCA, although here is the danger of possessing around midfield. You do open yourself up to counterattack.
It's good strength here.
Diego losing out, and Alfaro will just send it along. And out wide. This is, I believe, Mike Kim sending it forward. Barry gives chase, but Thomas picks it up. FCA confident in possession. They will knock it about, switch the point of attack. Lovely control over there.
Has a few runners up top. Opts to play wide, a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's been the story for FCA. They've kind of had a lot of those hopeful balls where they just decide they're done with it and just decide to let it go into the corner. Kind of opposite case for AllBoys, who elect to hold on to the ball too much. I think FCA would do well to kind of hold on and wait and play the man once you know it's the right option, rather than just sending it hopefully into the corner, thinking that maybe the guy will get there. I don't know, we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, sometimes playing to feet could be the better option. Helps set up a shot a little bit easier.
Absolutely. And they have found great possession in and around the 18 of AllBoys. They just haven't found the killer shot to finish them off.
There's shouts for handball there, not called against AllBoys.
Yeah, this one tracked down and sent out wide. I think the defender had a little bit more time there to deal with it, either play his goalkeeper or find a way to maintain possession, but he didn't like what he saw and just played it safe out of bounds. So 35th minute here, just 10 minutes to play in this first half, and like we said, AllBoys, I think they're okay with the scoreline going into half. I say that, but look at their goal differential, their goals for, goals against. They're just going to be thinking one speed no matter what. I think that they're not going to just lock it down or anything of the sort. They're just going to continue motoring towards goal. Thomas, that was really good to draw in the front line of AllBoys. Again, just a little too hopeful. Probably would have been better playing defeat, as you spoke on.
Yeah, definitely something to watch for second half. As you were talking about, AllBoys, 38 goals allowed. Definitely have to watch defensively, not to give up any in the second half.
Yeah, they've been solid tonight in that sense. I mean, I think they haven't by any stretch been perfect defensively, but they haven't recently opened up too many chances. There's an overlapping run. FCA looking to find a pass. And that one is blocked. Second bite at the apple. And there's the goal for FCA. Takes it in the corner. And we got a locked up game from a neutral point of view. I mean, I think that's a great thing.
Yeah, great equalizer, FCA, right before half, too. It's going to be some great momentum going to halftime, second half.
Absolutely. This is the perfect time to score if you're the FCA coach. Took a deflection. The player was able to collect the ball, maintain his composure, and then slot it in near post on Chacon, and that levels us up at 1 apiece.
Yeah, great individual play, not giving up, battling through that.
Absolutely. So we're in the 39th minute now, just 6 left to play. AllBoys having some internal discussions, if you want to call it that. They're not happy with the breakdown there defensively. Kim stepping off. Oh, it's a lack of shin guards.
Substitution, lack of shin guards.
Yeah, you're going to have that here in Sunday League. Sent back.
Thought about sending it. Ooh, giveaway in the back.
Oh, and that's a bad foul. I don't think it's red worthy, but I do think we'll see a yellow card here for the denial of a promising chance. FCA, they wanted to play quick, and I'm glad to see the yellow card out. If you stop the play, I don't like it when the referee stops play, doesn't allow the quick replay, and then doesn't give the card. You kind of have to give the card if you're gonna stop things. And Wais doing really well to win that one back and create the chance in the first place.
Important tactical foul there. I think would have been a big chance for FCA had they gone through.
Yeah, and it's smart to look up and know the exact time. If you let him get past your last man, then it is a red card. So take the foul when you have the position. And now it's a chance for FCA to completely swing the tide of this game. Wais Ansari lining it up, takes the shot on Chacon, bats it away, does well enough. An awkward bouncing ball that, you know, it wasn't miles away from him, but it took an awkward bounce, and I think it was the right decision to just parry that one.
That's a solid shot from 30 yards. FCA trying one from distance.
This one runs out of steam. Chacon happy to collect. We'll try the long ball. We haven't seen a lot of those. Second ball falls to Cedric Shumku. Back inside now from Diarra. And thought there was a return pass on. Ooh, FCA doing the honors themselves. Here comes Cedric. Step overs are his specialty, but again, little too selfish, and his teammates letting him know about it for sure. The problem is now all FCA defenders know he wants to get the ball on his left foot, so he's going to do those step overs and he's going to try to line up and a left-footed bending shot across the goalkeeper.
So FCA just losing it in midfield, and a whistle here.
It would be a set piece right at midfield for AllBoys. Get their bodies forward as we get nearer and nearer. Oh, taking quickly. Here come AllBoys.
Could be a right foot shot.
Almost. The player thought about going from behind. I think that would have certainly resulted in a penalty kick, but opted out of the challenge at the last moment. Truthfully, I'm glad that there wasn't a goal. Almost caught this cameraman by surprise. The quickly taken ball forward.
I think for FCA, just see it out till halftime. Did well to get one back, but just regroup, regather, second half.
Absolutely.
Oh, they're trying a long ball here.
This one in the corner and offsides, much to the chagrin of the entire FCA bench. But linesman right there to make the call.
Again, taken quickly by AllBoys. I feel like both teams have had chances too on the attack. It's just coming down to the finishing.
Yeah, I think we're in for kind of an exhilarating second half. I do not think it's going to be only 1 goal to 1 goal. Even in the second half, I think we're going to see this game open up one way or the other. Possibly a shootout, given that AllBoys is involved. Shootout in the way of a high-scoring game. Here's Cedric Junko taking it around the man. Tons of space. Sends it across. There's the killer pass that he needed. Out wide. And the shot, really lackluster in the end. Great build-up, though. That was the right move for sure from Cedric. Finally not trying those step-overs and using his speed the right way and then giving it to a teammate. All the credit to him for creating that chance.
And in the end there, kind of caught up between the shot and the cross.
Yeah, tried to kind of adjust his run to wrap around it, and by that point, I think all of the power was gone. He was running kind of in the wrong direction, and the goalkeeper knew exactly what he was trying to do. Had that one found the target. And here we go. Last couple minutes here. FCA, it's crucial they don't concede. They just found their way to level up this game.
Chance to switch here.
They've got a man on this near side, but that chance is gone. It's taken back by Cedric. The return pass from Diarra. Cedric. Oh, goes through the 2 men. Gets rid of it. Is there a shot?
Got to shoot quickly here, running out of space.
Kept alive and did travel over the end line. AllBoys getting closer and closer here. I think you're right. All FCA would be content to go in with this current scoreline.
Yeah, keep it at 1-1. Then you can focus on the second half.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen quite a bit from these front players. They're not that unpredictable. You know exactly what you need to address your team about. Watch out for the left foot for number 10. Watch out for the speed of Diarra and number 9, Yusuf Berry. Their coach will have a lot to talk about, but they just need to make it to the half. I think that one was whistled dead.
Yeah, whistle before the shot.
Yeah. Oh, they were so confident in continuing to pursue the goal. They had me faked out. Here comes FCA, sending it over to this near touch. What has impressed you? Which players, you can use numbers if you like for FCA. Has any individual player stepped out, or has it been more just a collective effort?
I think for FCA, the wingers, at least they're making those runs for the through balls. I think sometimes a bit overhit, but at least they're making the runs. As we said, maybe build up a little bit more so they're not entirely gassed in the second half. But they've had chances top of the box. Just need to find those corners a little bit better. Some shots early on in the first half. forcing AllBoys to make some pretty good saves.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think, yeah, the continued runs from the wingers has kept AllBoys honest, kept them from committing numbers forward as maybe they would like. And, you know, in the second half, they'll look to try to find feet more often in order to earn a little bit more possession, as they did early on. They had some marvelous possession in and around the AllBoys box, the 18.
Chance here for AllBoys.
Sent forward. It was a stiff challenge that came in and won that one back for FCA. Ooh, nervy moment. Mike Kim, he was lurking, and that will take us to the end of the half with a score of 1 apiece. We'll see y'all in just a minute. Luca, take us out. What were your final comments on that half?
I think for FCA, just important getting that 1-1 tie into the second half, getting that goal. For AllBoys, I think they have the chances, just got to be a little bit more clinical on offense.
Absolutely, yeah. Tons of talent out there, tons of speed on this AllBoys side. Now, FCA, will they use their, you know, superior organizational coaching to adjust and adapt to this opponent here? Thank you for joining us. If you like what you see, drop a like and subscribe for more, and keep those score predictions coming in and let us know where you're watching from. Welcome Robert, welcome Mike, Chacon. Great to see you both, and we'll take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. Second half coming right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here live from Oakton High School Stadium of Vienna, Virginia. This APL Premier relegation match between FCA and AllBoys United. Level at 1 apiece. Luca, take us back through those 2 goals, and what are your expectations for this half?
Yeah, I mean, for AllBoys, right, going up 1-0 just literally minutes into the game. FCA just trying to clear, a little bit too tough. Own goal, maybe AllBoys scored as close. And then FCA way to equalize about 10 minutes to go right before half. A well-needed equalizer too. I think AllBoys had their chances. FCA definitely have to be careful defensively, but it should be a good one.
Yeah, I agree. It was a well-timed equalizer for FCA. They had a pretty good spell of pressure earlier, following the AllBoys goal. It kind of petered out, and then they were able to find that goal, that crucial goal, right before the half. It's our officiating crew that's ready to rejoin us. For AllBoys, it was an own goal that actually saw their way through. All the work was done by Yusuf Berry, but it was tapped in, incidentally, by an FCA player. They haven't put together as much offense as their skill level it would indicate, and I think we will see if they can start to build a little bit more cohesive attack in this second half.
Yeah, and as we said, AllBoys 9th place, FCA 10th place. FCA needing a win to stay afloat from relegation and Division 2.
Absolutely, and the ball forward from AllBoys cut out by FCA. Now sent over to this near touch. Sent inside. Lovely little dummy. And back. This one trickles all the way through for AllBoys. Both these sides coming out with a renewed vigor and a bit of a fire.
A little bit more energy, intensity.
Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. FCA doing well to break the AllBoys line.
Yeah, and as we said, playing more to feet rather than through balls.
Absolutely. Their coach, credit to him, might have said something to his side. Thus far, we haven't seen any ball dumped in, but it obviously is very early to make any kind of analysis. Sent back to Chacon. AllBoys drawing in that pressure. Kim can't quite get there, and it will be an FCA throw on the near touch.
Yeah, great defensive pressure forcing that turnover. As well, maybe see FCA's first attack of the second half.
Here we go. And it's going to be a chance for CA. Well, are they trying a long throw? It looks like they're going to go short. Looking to get inside. Oh, this is promising. FCA, that pat touch will take it all the way over the end line. And FCA not able to capitalize. Credit to AllBoys on the defending.
Yeah, AllBoys look to move quickly. Bit of a strong pass there. FCA applying pressure.
They're winning it back. FCA.
Oh.
They are whistled.
Didn't see a whole lot in that one.
I didn't either. I honestly wasn't sure what contact the referee was actually referring to that led to the foul, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's closer than I.
Be a free kick for AllBoys.
Can they get it all the way across? No, they'll send it short. Pressure immediately is there. And FCA, what can they make of this? Sent forward, must shoot. It's blocked. And AllBoys reeling for a moment. They're able to catch their footing. Kim taking the touch forward. And still we play on. Here's Yusuf Berry taking it to the corner. Sent back to Kim.
Good cross here. FCA still defending.
Oh, what a ball. And well cut out by FCA.
Now they do well to catch a break. Could go on the counterattack.
Sent before, Chacon flying off his line. Does well enough to get rid of that one. Mustafa Boyro Finding brilliant pass forward, well taken down by Diarra Zermana. There's Yusuf Berry giving the ball off, and cheap giveaway.
FCA looks to move out wide. Again, 1-2.
That is a better ball through.
Can he hit it with his left?
Chacon waits and intervenes crucially. Well, this game opening up quite a bit. End-to-end stuff. Here's Kim. They've got to run. Sends it through. Yusuf Nasiri. You know he's going to take the man on, and does so. Laying it off. Oh my goodness. I thought he must score, but it's touched wide. Yusuf Berry. Right place, right time. Just not the finish that he needed.
That was a great setup from AllBoys. Great through ball, as you can see. Just that finishing just wide.
Berry, I'm sure, punching himself after that one, but have to stay headstrong. He will have more chances in this one, and he did create the only chance for AllBoys. Sorry, the only goal, that is. They got a little help from the defender on that occasion.
Now both teams coming out pretty strong from the second half. Both teams had quality chances early on.
Oh yeah, as a neutral party, I'm here for it. I love the higher energy, back and forth chances on both ends. We'll see if that pace can be sustained. FCA looking long. He does keep the ball in. Sent into the box.
Looking for that shot, right foot. Oh, just wide.
Just wide. It took me a second. I saw the lacrosse goal go, and I thought maybe, just maybe, but it is just wide. The player seems like he had a lot of time to cue up that shot and send it across. Perhaps AllBoys putting bodies forward at the expense of effort on defense. That'll be something to watch out for, as we know they've conceded a lot of goals this season.
Again, looking for that through ball, just a little bit too far wide.
Yeah, that was a tough ball to connect, you know, to chip it and find your man on the run on that touch. I mean, would have to been a perfect pass, and it's not like you're even in on goal at that point. Still a lot to do.
FCA looking to build out.
Oh, sent forward, trickles all the way through, but Chacon playing the role of sweeper keeper tonight. And again intervenes. Here's Nasiri looking down the line. And all the way back to Thomas.
AllBoys starting to press a little bit more. Trying to force that turnover.
Thomas will find a teammate. FCA still building, and they seem to have broken the pressure. Kim not giving up. Down the line. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Is there a return pass?
Switches on, opts to play through.
Oh, and again, Chacon is off his line well.
Now AllBoys keeper doing well to come out. Almost like that extra defender in the back.
Yeah, that's definitely one of his strengths. Ooh, almost picked off by Kim. Went right under his leg. FCA streak forward.
Great ball.
Well taken, but couldn't maintain possession. There's Diego. Loses his footing for a moment. Diego giving it away. And it is one back at time. This one trickles over the far touch for an AllBoys throw.
Again, the switch is open for AllBoys on the weak side. They can just find that other side.
Yeah, they do get a bit myopic when looking down the line. They haven't been switching it. You just look, how can I beat this next man? How can I beat this next man? And it hasn't been to their benefit.
FCA again winning it back.
Here they come, slowing it down, weighing options, and then going back. And this one really not ever going to find a recipient. This is a situation where they probably should have found feet, but low risk play. Sent back into the corner. AllBoys forward. A bouncing ball picked up by AllBoys. Here's Diarra Zumana.
Just good switch there if they can keep it in.
Ooh, dangerous moment.
Yeah. A little bit of miscommunication.
Jean-Paul and Kim both could have got there, but in the end, neither got there. Sent in. Physical challenge from Boiro. Here's Nasiri. Fast feet, getting it back. Nasiri working with Kim. And back. Here's Barry. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Is he on sides? Sent across, and it is offsides anyways. Good save from Thomas. To my eye, that looked to be offsides. It was a good build-up play from AllBoys.
Exciting build-up, good skills, couple 1-2s.
Yeah, possibly an off-the-ball foul there. This one's sent in. Chacon will stay on his line, and a little bit too far for FCA to take advantage. Second bite at the apple, and it's sent in. Great save from Chacon.
Yeah, solid shot from FCA. Possibly could have gone down. I felt like tugging his shirt there.
Absolutely, yeah. There's a lot of contact. There was an off-the-ball foul down here around midfield. The referee smartly played on, and then definitely some more contact just outside the box. Chacon, he's been my man of the match for AllBoys thus far. Hasn't made any like insane saves, but he's been very good when called upon.
Yeah, definitely solid in the back, coming out as well defensively.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been alert to the danger. Here come FCA, sent forward, and it is offsides, negating the goal.
Good to see FCA get the finish though, despite being offsides.
Yeah, like we talked about. It's nice to just have that, you know, that muscle memory, that sight of seeing the back of the goal bristle.
So AllBoys will build from the back. FCA awaiting substitution. Again, maybe just getting some fresh legs in.
Yep, can't hurt. AllBoys working down that far touch, send it into the corner, well cut out by FCA. That was always a tall order to connect that pass with so many FCA players back.
FCA runners getting up. Has to play quickly here.
Ooh, lovely bit of skill. And back inside. Olay, but the attack comes to nothing. That is a good, clean bit of skill. Clean tackle, that is, I'm sorry, from AllBoys. Mustafa lets it go. Here comes Nasiri. He's got a runner with him. Nasiri, though, wants to take it himself. Sends it off. Nasiri, oh, puts it in. I don't think that was on frame, but the goalkeeper still punched it away.
Yeah, great 1-2 there. Just couldn't connect on the shot exactly as he wanted.
Another save from the goalkeeper, and it will be a throw to come. Yeah, the final return pass to Nasiri was just a little bit high. Otherwise, I think that would have been an easy finish for Nasiri. He tried to get his foot up and around it, but couldn't in the end.
Another great skill. FCA forced to clear. All of a sudden, AllBoys look to be on the attack.
Sent towards the top of the 18. FCA deal with it, though. FCA found their midfield. Will try one through. Watch out, Chacon. That's his territory all day long.
Yeah, again, those through balls just a little bit too far. It's the right idea. Just a little bit less power on them.
Yep. Too direct. FCA taking over at their midfield. Better passing from them. Can they maintain? They do, but Mike Kim working back well. Here's Diarra Zumana, one in front. Crucial challenge. Now, pass through, and it was offsides. Chacon happy to get another touch in, and nonetheless, and well, we are still at one apiece, but seems to be more and more chances opening up here. I'll be shocked if this game doesn't have at least 1 or 2 more goals in it, if not more. Down the line, FCA should deal with this. Back to Thomas. Ooh, nervy moment. Goalkeeper seemed to be confident.
Yes, again, good press from AllBoys trying to force that turnover. FCA still awaiting substitution here. As 3 and 9 will come on. Replacing 20.
We Harold Agyeman sent it in. Sent forward. Good turn from Barry, but couldn't hold on to it. Too many FCA defenders around. And they will try. First time ball into the corner. Chacon is there. Doesn't catch it as he liked, but in the end, I think that's the right option, you know. It's a risky move if you want to keep that in bounds. Would really have to get some air behind it since he's so far off his line. Just send it into the trees and recalibrate your team for another defensive stand.
Sometimes better just to clear to safety, give your players a chance to catch their breath.
Mm-hmm. And sent inside. We will come away with it. AllBoys will send it forward. And won't find their man, but do clear their lines well enough. And it is going to be an FCA throw in the far touch. Well, it's interesting. If this match ends in a tie, since we are in a regular season match, do you know who has the advantage on points?
So AllBoys currently with 7, Afghan with 6.
Ooh, okay, so FCA, they need
a win.
They need a win. You wouldn't know it. AllBoys still acting as though they are the ones who need a win. And going forward will be a corner kick to come for AllBoys. Sending almost everyone forward, leaving just 1 player back. Okay, maybe 2.
That was a little bit risky, leaving it 1v1 in the back.
Yeah. Sent in, back post. FCA get a touch to it. Sent back in by Alfaro. And away. Deep shot and shanked that one. Well wide. Goal kick to come. Number 15 for FCA will make his way on.
Also a bit of an ambitious effort from center back from AllBoys.
Yeah, and similar to the one down there from Chacon, I don't mind the effort, even though it didn't come anywhere near goal, because he was the last man, and anything other than that one going out of bounds or in the back of the net could really have jeopardized his team in transition. So, you know, go for goal. If you're not going to hit the goal, just send it over and live to fight another day.
It's interesting here, FCA going long. Goalkeeper slips there. Still a solid goal kick.
Yeah, still get some good distance and will connect with the teammate too. Boyro gets a touch. FCA though, still fighting. Boyro comes out on top. Great fight from Mustafa Boyro. Now Kim.
3v2 here.
And Kim will bring it back, much to the disagreement of his colleagues. Out wide though.
Chance to cross.
Oh, it's squared. Such a teasing ball. There's just no one there. And here we go. FCA looking, finding a player in the midfield. And out wide now.
FCA getting numbers up.
Sent into the box. And Chacon will just hold on to this one. Sent forward and kept alive by AllBoys. This one just sent forward. You just got a sense that pass was a hopeful one. Here's Nasiri.
Chance to play through.
Oh, good ball from Nasiri. Herald across. Possible handball. Didn't hear any hands. And just wide. Surprising not to hear any shots for handball. It must have been an obvious head or something else, because you know these guys aren't going to let it go if it is anything close to a handball.
Yeah, at least handball wasn't totally out of reach, too. Pretty close to his body. Natural position.
Agreed. 65th minute. And still, we sit locked at 1 apiece. Will be a goal kick to come for FCA. Decent showing here at Oakton High School Stadium, as fans make their way out, eagerly awaiting to see if their side will remain in the Premiership here, APL, American Premier League. Good booming kick from Thomas, which is dispossessed by Boiro. Neither side really doing well to maintain possession around the midfield.
Chance going forward here. Has to be a foul.
And possibly a card to come. It will be a yellow card for, I believe it's Boiro. Take a look at the replay.
Definitely clips him right there.
That's Noah Alfaro picking up the yellow card. Well-deserved yellow card. About 37 yards from goal. And an opportunity for FCA to send one into the 18.
I think this is a position more of a cross or a shot from here.
I would definitely think it's a ball into the box. I would not think that they're going to yield results with a shot, although maybe they get a fortunate rebound or something, but it would take a lot to beat Chacon from here. They will send it towards the back post. Chacon is there. Not a bad delivery, but
A little bit too far.
Yeah, a little too far. Chacon, he covers that territory all day. Will launch one quickly. FCA back to their goalkeeper. And Thomas calmly sends it away.
A strong clearance there.
Back and forth. And well, won back by Nasiri, but illegally done so. That was a borderline call for me. I definitely see there was some contact there, but I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Nothing crazy. I think some of the things we've seen tonight that haven't been called could have been called.
Yeah. I mean, that's the nature of the sport, right? There's a lot of gray area. There's a margin of error, and the referee was within his right to call that one. We'll just leave it at that. But is it consistent with other calls? I'll let others decide that. Here comes FCA. Sending it out wide.
Trying to use his pace here.
Has to be careful not to give up a penalty kick there, and it is good defending. The narrowest of margins between really good defending and a penalty kick given up against your team. Player is down. We hope that very best for the FCA player who's down by the net over there. And it's a show of sportsmanship from the AllBoys back line. And he is back on his feet.
Definitely a bit of a physical challenge there, but a well-needed challenge.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was a legal one too. He just kept his shoulders square to goal. He kept running, and was able to marshal the player out of bounds with the ball. Here comes a goal kick, not really well taken. I think Chacon might have been better off just taking that one himself. Sent in, and Chacon will collect. 70th minute here. 20 minutes for one of these sides to assert themselves. It is FCA who need the go-ahead goal in order to stave off relegation.
And with FCA, right, we've seen throughout the season, have a little bit of trouble scoring. At what point do you just send numbers forward and try and get that goal, get the win?
I think there's still time for them to try to organically earn chances. Ooh, here's a chance. It's just over. Maybe a couple yards over goal. Not a bad chance. But like I said, I think there's still time. I mean, 20 minutes left. You don't want to take yourself out of the game. And I think going down by a goal really puts them in a disadvantageous situation. So I would say maybe 10 minutes to go is when you really start to take those chances. But with every set piece, with every corner, you can add an extra body or two starting now forward. But I don't think it's an all-in situation right now where you have to just lump bodies forward. Still a lot of clock left.
And we've seen FCA, they've had chances too, just need to capitalize on a few of them.
Yeah, FCA definitely have had their chances. It's been tough sledding of recent. They haven't had a ton of great chances to trouble Chacon in goal. But, hey, that's the game. Just one moment, that could be all the difference, and that's all they'll need. One moment of class. AllBoys, they're looking for their moment on the other end. Sent to the top of the 18. Diarra, his ball is cut out, and this is a moment for FCA to try to play quickly. And well cut out by Harry.
Some contact there.
And that's a fair challenge. I don't know. It did seem like he won the ball, but let's take a look at the replay. I'm curious now. Nope, maybe not. I will recant that statement.
No call from the referee.
Yeah, no call from the referee. What was I looking at? I don't know. It sounded, I think it was the sound. It sounded like he got on the ball, but definitely a case to be made for a set piece there, but it will be a throw on this near touch for AllBoys.
Yeah, I think important for AllBoys, right? They can settle with a tie, or they can just kind of end it here, just put one more past FCA. They've had their fair share of chances on offense as well.
They have. Nasiri flicks it on.
Needs to get the shot off.
Oh, well held. I think it took a deflection off their own player there, AllBoys. And that deflection just took enough off of it for Thomas to collect. Streaking our FCA the other way. The return pass. And well defended. Oh, it's touched.
Yeah, kept alive.
And AllBoys living ever so dangerously. We'll turn it over now to FCA.
Stay FCA ball.
On this near touch. 74th minute. Someone sent down the line. And a cross.
Yeah, looking for options for a shot.
Sending it in. Is there a shot? Oh, man. It looked just tantalizingly close to goal. Any shot there would have really tested Chacon, but in the end it wasn't taken, and AllBoys not able to capitalize on the counterattack. Thomas sending it in to space. Back and forth, this game is very open.
I think as the time starts to wind down here, FCA maybe showing a little bit more eagerness, starting to pick up the tempo.
And here we go. Sent in quickly. FCA, all the urgency, but not as much the control that they need. That one repossessed by AllBoys. Here's Mike Kim.
A good tackle from FCA. Still kept alive.
Kim sending it inside. FCA will pounce on it. And back.
FCA has options down line. Again, just a little bit too far there.
And all the way back to Chacon. Chacon, he can take time off the clock. I don't even know if this AllBoys side know that all they need is a draw, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if they're just coming out here just to play and try to score goals. But that's a situation where Chacon can take that to his feet and just force the FCA side to come in and, you know, get themselves out of position, open up space for your team. But hey, the blood is running, the blood is pumping in these players' heads, and they're not thinking that way.
FCA 3v2 here.
Wais.
Options out wide.
Oh, takes it around a man. Oh, man. A huge letdown. Really got under that one. He had options on the pass and could have taken it himself even, but that one not taken well. And unfortunately, this is looking more and more likely of a relegation for FCA with how their finishing has been.
Yeah, maybe had the chance to pass out wide there. 3v2 situation, one player was open. That shot always going over.
Number 12 for FCA, stepping in, down the line. There's Kim. Ooh, gives it away. FCA driving, sending it in. There is the chance, and it is offsides. Missed wide of the goal anyways, but it was a bang play, but referee right on the line.
That offside line, definitely close, but like as we said, either way, hit the post, wouldn't have gone in.
Wouldn't have counted either way.
FCA still proving they have chances here.
They have chances, but they really need to get a finisher in there to take advantage of some of them. Their time is running out. It's 76th minute. Just started. About 15 to play.
That might see FCA start putting numbers forward.
Sent back. There is Chacon.
Yeah, AllBoys just playing out the back. Long ball now. Cleared away.
Well away from FCA. And now Harold, he gets it. And he's taking his time to send this one back in. Harold down the line.
Might have been held there.
Might have been held indeed, but onwards we play. AllBoys still locking up the pressure. Can FCA play out? They need to release the ball, and they do so.
And they look to build through the middle. Bit of a risky play there.
Yeah, it does yield results. Now sent forward Chacon. Ever present, ever ready. Come off his line.
That one pokes wide. AllBoys has options down line. Option just reset.
Yeah. If they had a, kind of an ace in the hole player, FCA, so a speedy winger, they could start to play some diagonal balls that would tease Chacon off his line and then send that guy down and catch Chacon in no man's land. But I haven't seen any player that can really, baffle with speed. Plenty of them for this AllBoys side, though. Here comes Diego.
Switch is on. 7. Can't find him.
And back. Harold down the line. Diarra. Zermana cutting inside. Going. Still maintaining the possession.
Long switch.
Ooh, just cut out by FCA. Mike Kim was looming back there.
Again, FCA trying a long ball approach. Great first touch.
Yeah, excellently taken out of the air.
They need numbers up, though.
Ibra waiting and getting his team forward. Oh, the dummy sent forward. Oh, man, that was where you need a pacey player to get on that. That didn't seem like a ball that was
So FCA looks to build out the back, go wide. Yeah, maybe just a little bit less on those through balls.
This one is called offsides. I don't know about that one, but it's a bang bang call. Take a look at the replay. Oh, well, we're too late on it anyways. You make your own decision. You can rewind it and play it back. But it's not going to make a lick of difference. Here we go. Throw on the far touch.
So we have subs awaiting here.
Coming off is Kim on number 20 for FCA. Two number 20s making their way on.
As AllBoys look to play out from the back.
Yeah, back to Chacon. And here comes Alfaro. Finding Harold.
His options down the line.
Diarra sends one forward, which does yet net results. Don't need to find a shot, they just need to continue possession. And that possession will fall to Nasiri, who sprays it out wide. Overlap is on. Cedric cutting and sending one forward.
AllBoys still with possession now out wide. They have numbers in the box for a good cross.
Can they send it? FCA defending vigorously.
Possible left foot shot.
And it is offsides. Won't find goal anyways. Final 10 minutes, now is the time, I think, for FCA to start taking more gambles, sending players forward, maybe go 3 at the back, and they absolutely need a player. No matter what they do, all the chances they create, they need someone to take advantage of the chances they do create, because thus far, it's been lackluster in front of goal.
Reminder, FCA do have to win to stay alive.
Yep. AllBoys, they would continue in Premier with a draw today. A draw or a win. Here we go. Offsides is the call. FCA not happy with the linesman, but his positioning has been good. I can't speak one way or the other, whether that was the correct call or not, but this one's sent in, and a throw on the far touch. I'm not sure what that is, and I'm also not sure how we're not getting a yellow card. Oh, well, he actually sent it to the right area where the throw should be taken. Now Chacon.
Yeah, a bit risky from the back.
AllBoys, they're in a dominant position right now. As we mentioned, they just need to carry on, but from their body language and the conversations down there, you wouldn't know it. They're having a go at one another. I don't speak French, but it doesn't sound like they're too happy right now. Here come FCA.
Yeah, good dribbling down the middle. Plays out wide.
Oh, crucial touch. Wais playing forward.
This could be their chance.
Someone must hit. Sent forward. Still the flag stays down, and that was the moment. Well, they can complain about all sides all they want, but I mean, when the chances come, they really haven't taken advantage. And it's unfortunate too, because I think they've really stepped up the second half in their creation, possession, and building up. Down the line. Here we go. There's another chance. Working against Harold. It's a cross, back post. Not a bad ball, but just not finished.
Yeah, 2 or 3 defenders on him there. Still able to put in a good cross. I think FCA just has to stay up high.
Yep. Final 7 minutes of the game. FCA putting the pressure on, but not really the highest intensity press we've ever seen. AllBoys taking their time, cutting it back. Ooh, making the defender fall and playing out. ice in their veins, AllBoys, I'll tell you what. And they find Diarra looking for the long ball, but that one a bit too audacious.
Now AllBoys do well to win it back. They have runners forward if they can find them.
They do indeed. This one kept on the ground. 1-2 time. And trickles out for an AllBoys throw here in the 84th minute.
FCA really back defensively. Only have one up top here.
Sent over to the far touch. It's well controlled. What a touch by Cedric. Cedric working. We'll take it to the end line and across. Oh man, and it's AllBoys' chance to put one well over goal from close range. Fantastic work though from Cedric to take that one out of the air, and then the footwork, taking it to the end line instead of just putting it on his left foot like he so prefers.
FCA winning the midfield. Yeah, just not on the same page on that play.
There's Diarra switching the point of attack. Well controlled. Nope, not well controlled. Will be a throw for FCA. 85th minute, final countdown here.
Again, as we said, FCA just has to find some urgency.
Yeah, they need the go-ahead goal in order to stay in Division 1 in the Premier APL conference.
Good press. See if they can win the second ball. Oh, great distribution.
Yeah, great decision. And Diarra looking for that long ball. Will he find it this time? What a ball from Diarra Zumana. Cedric cutting, shot, and well collected from Thomas. Thomas finally playing to his left. And forward from FCA. They have a runner. Chacon staying on his line, but Harold really good defending to send that one out. Well, he just put a body on him.
Yeah, FCA just losing the physical battle there.
Yeah, and I think they've won the throw, if I'm not mistaken, but player down. We hope all the best for him. I didn't see that. Maybe the way he landed might have been an issue. We'll take a look at that earlier action on the other side. The cross from Diarra Zumana, the shot, and the save on the end of it from Thomas.
Yeah, pretty strong left foot effort there.
It was indeed.
Yes, no foul on that play, and they said clean challenge.
Yeah, I think
It was clean.
It did look clean. Yeah, I understand the frustration coming from the FCA bench. You want to take up for your own, but you know, that's shoulder to shoulder. And it was just an unfortunate how the player landed. I don't think it was the initial contact that, you know, caused the pain and the injury. Sent backwards. Well,
Now forced to clear.
yeah, that's a smart option.
Yeah, finds AllBoys player though. Switches on.
There's Nasiri. Takes it around a man. He has an overlapping run, but in the end, Nasiri smartly cuts it back. Here comes Cedric.
Whoa. FCA, good defense. Need to get numbers up though.
Sent through, but no takers there. Harold finding Boyro. Mustafa Boyro winds up. He'll try one. It's away from FCA. And back to their goalkeeper. Nervy back pass. Thomas strong with his left foot. We'll send it away. And all the way back to Chacon.
Yeah, time really starting to run out here for FCA.
Yeah, final 2 minutes plus maybe a bit of stoppage. Here's a long ball from AllBoys, taken out of the air from Harold. and sent inside. This is FCA. Send it forward. And back to Chacon. Chacon beating his man. And inside. Mustafa gets rid of it. Lovely turn from Nasiri. Now Cedric, oh man, what a move. Left the defender in the dust. Quickly finding Yusuf Berry. It's cut back now. Must find a shot.
Right foot shot. Oh.
It's blocked. Back to Berry. Berry leaves it off. And it falls over the touchline for an AllBoys United throw. 90th minute. So, go ahead.
Yeah, a chance just to take some time off the clock here.
Yeah, absolutely. Better to maintain the possession in your opponent's area than in your own. However, AllBoys player goes down, and now FCA forward. Goalkeeper will stay on his line. Sent across. Player at the back post. Can he keep it in? He can. Top of the 18. Oh, lackluster square ball, and that one sent away by AllBoys. So many options there to be found, and then in the end, it was just squandered.
Yeah, just lacked a little bit of power. Had runners open top of the 18.
Yeah, right idea, just very poor execution on the ball across. Sent in by FCA. Second ball is picked up. Can they find the man? They do. Squaring up the shot. They send it in. And finds the wrong goal. Will be a goal kick to come. AllBoys, they'll just have to be careful at the end. I mean, FCA have really struggled to find the back of the net, but do not put any contact on any back of any player. I mean, this is a time where FCA, they'll go down easy. Any player would in that situation. They need a goal, and it would be cheap to give away a penalty kick in this time to a team that really hasn't, for the most part of this 90 minutes, broken you down completely, or at least finished one on you.
So you can see the numbers now forward for FCA. Back line right about half. Chance
here we go. Chacon. Oh. He didn't think it was going to travel into the box and smartly intervened with his feet. And that is the final whistle. Not much stoppage time, and AllBoys United will remain in APL Premier. What a match. It's 1-1 draw. It was the Yusuf Berry drive that resulted in an own goal for the first one early in the first half. Then FC Afghan were able to find the equalizer just before the half. A beautiful strike, finding the near post. Second half, there were chances for both sides, but neither side able to find the back of the goal. What were your final takeaways from that game, Luca?
FCA, of course, right, needing the win. A little bit unlucky. They had their chances. I think we talked about execution, just lacked a little bit in the final third. I mean, credit to AllBoys. They struggled defensively throughout the year, able to hold FCA only to 1 goal. FCA, unfortunately, relegated Division 2, but AllBoys get to stay up.
Yeah, absolutely. I would agree with all that. Thank you all for tuning in with us tonight. It's been a back and forth affair, really exciting. We will have action this week on the channel Wednesday and Thursday night. Tune in for our coverage of the Virginia Super League. Playoff action Wednesday night will be the 1 seed Virginia Dream taking on Alexandria United, the number 4 seed. And then on Thursday, number 2 Estudiantes taking on Arlington SA. That will be 9 p.m. Annandale High School Stadium. Wednesday will be 8:30 at Meridian High School Stadium. Both of those live here on DMV Sports Media YouTube. Next weekend we will have more UPSL and Super League action. APL playoffs coming to you. Although next weekend is actually Memorial Day, so no playoffs next weekend, but we will be back with you the following week. Thanks again, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw, and we will see you on the next one. Luca, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate you coming out, and I am looking forward to hopefully casting more games with you.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.